Hello everyone, I'm Shannon Rose, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing a story time with you all about how I really embarrassed myself on my honeymoon. Okay, if you're wondering why I am in the same outfit every day, it's because I am filming all these videos in the same day and I just wear the same thing because I'm an outfit repeater, and I just changed my hat and hope that you guys don't notice, but I'm sure you probably do. So just gonna put that out there. This dress is adorable. It's from Target, under $25. If I can, I'll try to leave a link down below. There is actual footage of what I am talking about on YouTube from like years ago when I went on my honeymoon. But if you don't know me very well, I'm gonna share something with you. One of my biggest fears is the ocean, and I also have a phobia of fish and just things in the ocean. Oh, I don't like them. I don't know how this all transpired. I think maybe I was traumatized as a child when I won a goldfish at a fair and went home one day to go feed my fish in the bowl, and it was floating at the top. Ever since then, I feel like I've been really grossed out by fish. I don't know if that's what caused it or not, but I'm just like, that's the only thing I could think of that maybe would. Now just keep in mind, before I went vegan, I was obsessed with sushi. I love sushi. I loved salmon, but I completely disassociated where the sushi was coming from. If I thought that it was a fish I was eating, I wouldn't be able to eat it. Just like, you know, you disassociate your meat and stuff thinking that you like killed a cow. Maybe you don't if you're not vegan, but like, you know, you just kind of like don't think about where your food came from and you just eat it. That's how like I kind of lived for a long time. But if I ever see like fish, you know how like sometimes they'll like fry a whole freaking fish with the eyeballs and the skin and everything and then serve it to you, I literally would probably throw, like I get so grossed out by fish. I really don't like them. So for a really long time now, if we ever go to like on these like, you know, fancy trips to like the Caribbean or wherever I go with like my family or with Travis, like all of them want to go like snorkeling or scuba diving, and I'm just like, nope. The closest I got was snorkeling, and I had to be on a raft looking in the water. Funny story, I was with my sisters and my mom, and it was just like a girls trip in Hawaii. This was years ago, and I wanted a raft because I didn't want to be in the water, because again, I'm like petrified of things in the water. Even like where it's super clear and you can see everything, I still don't like it. Like it kind of grosses me out, and it's gotten worse over the years. It gets worse every year. I'm also just like petrified of tsunamis. I think the ocean is scary. There's just like too much of the unknown. I'm very scared of it. Anyway, that trip in Hawaii, by the way, I got on a raft. We were snorkeling. I saw something very scary, didn't know what it was. My mom and my sisters ended up seeing it, and they all tried to pile onto my raft because they were scared to be in the water with whatever they were seeing swimming in there. We still to this day don't know what it was, but it was very scary. It must have been like an eel or something really, like, it was in Hawaii. Does Hawaii have eels? I don't know. It was something really scary that like we didn't know what it was, but it looked like a scary thing. And then after that, they all wanted on my raft, and I was literally kicking them off. Get off my raft, because they were like sinking me in, you know, the water, and I was just like not having it. On our honeymoon, we went and stayed at this like fancy resort. They had like, when you look out onto the ocean, they have these like big circular kind of like raft things, but they're kind of floating on top of the water, so you still are kind of in the water. So the whole trip, Travis is like, come on, come out with me on the raft. Like there was nobody out there. It would have just been the two of us. And I was like, no, I don't want to get in the water. Like I'm too scared to even put my feet in the freaking water just a little bit. Like I just don't like it. I get just really scared. So he kept begging me. Eventually I freaking caved because we're on our honeymoon. I wanted to make him happy. So I'm like, okay, I'll go, but just for a little bit. And I was like, make sure you vlog this because I never get in the ocean. So I definitely want like memories of me like being out here. If we're gonna do it, like let's film it. I want to like make the best of it for ourselves, not so much for the vlog, but just like for our own memories. I was so petrified of like, you have to kind of swim out to the raft, you know, it's like not that close. So I was petrified to like swim out there, and I didn't want my feet touching the sand because I was scared I was gonna step on something. I was like so scared. So I, as quickly as I can, swim my little out to that little circular raft. And as soon as I go to sit in the raft, this pointy fish, freaking nose fish thing starts flipping and flopping right next to me, and I lost it. I was like, oh my God, I was so excited. I just freaking finally made it to the raft. I was out of the water, I was safe, and I felt like somewhat safe being on this little raft, even though it was like kind of sinking into the water. And there was a fish that was trapped inside this thing. And the second that I put like my body weight in there, it started flipping and flopping and I lost it and I started screaming. Mind you, there's tons of people on the beach. Everyone is staring at me and I cannot help myself. I'm freaking out because there's a fish and I'm scared of them. Hell to the no. And I jump out of that raft and I swim as fast as I can without touching my feet onto the ground as I start to get closer. And I'm like, the whole time I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna get eaten by a shark out here. Seriously, I'm not even joking. There's a bunch of crabs in here.
What?
There's a bunch of crabs in here. Get them out.
Where?
Right here. They're Are you kidding me? Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Ah, I'm going back in.
Stay there. Stay where you...
There's a huge fish and had a pointy nose. I'm getting out. I don't want
Here.
the ocean.
Come here.
No.
Take the camera.
No.
Come here.
Like, pick me up. Come on, I'm serious. I don't like it.
I gotta get the crabs out.
No. You know that Alanis Morissette song, Ironic, where she's like, you know, it's like the guy was like scared of flying and then finally he gets the courage to fly and his plane crashes. That was me. I literally am like, I'm so scared of the ocean. The second I go in, I'm gonna be the one that gets eaten by a shark the one time I go in the ocean. And that's just like how crazy I think, because I have really bad anxiety, so I always think of like the worst possible scenario. I literally was like screaming all the way back and I was like so scared and I was like, never again am I going. This is why I don't go into the ocean. I'm freaking scared of the ocean. You know, like if you have like the paddle boards or like a canoe or something like where I'm not having to be in the water, then I'm okay with it. But I still get kind of like sketched out with the ocean. Like it scares me. I live by the beach now and I'm not like on the beach, but close enough that like if there was a tsunami, like we would be affected by it. And I like still get worried about like stuff like that. I don't know why, but I do. Probably because we have like crazy earthquakes in LA and all we need is like one big earthquake in that freaking ocean or out in the ocean or something and that thing is gonna like swallow us to death. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm definitely crazy. We've already established this and I feel so bad for Travis. Poor Travis is probably like, oh my gosh, this is what I married. Someone that's scared of the ocean. Mind you, Travis like loves to surf, grew up on the ocean, like, or by the ocean and like, you know, loves being at the ocean. Not me. It's so funny because I love the lake. I love water skiing, but I'm the same thing with the lake. I'm not as scared of the lake because I don't feel like it's gonna swallow me with its waves. And I feel like we kind of know more about a lake, especially man-made ones, than we do like the ocean. But even being in the lake, like I don't like fish. I don't like fish being anywhere near me. The second that I water ski at like our private lake or wherever we're water skiing, I'm like, jump in the water and then I'm like, okay, hurry up and get me out of the water, like up on my skis so that I don't like have to worry about like the fish or any kind of creepy crawly creatures being anywhere near me. Oh my God. Okay, this just reminded me, we went camping one time and there's gotta be footage of it somewhere because we also vlogged this. This is like the best part of vlogging. It's like you have so many memories caught on camera that you can like reference back to. But I remember being at Buena Vista Lake and we were in the water and Travis was in the water and there was a snake slithering on the top of the water so fast. And I remember it going right by Travis and Travis freaked out and literally ran out of the water. And he's such a like brave macho man, like you could barely get a reaction out of him for anything. But that definitely, I wish I would have got him on camera, his reaction, but I didn't get it right then and we got it after the fact. Oh my God, you guys, there's a snake in the water. Harley, get out of the water.
Maybe like chest deep. So I started walking out, and then right next to,
oh my gosh, she's back again. And then the people next to us were like, oh, and realized like it wasn't like a scary snake, and they like picked it up.
Yeah, he's coming back down now.
Oh my God, he just picked it up. Oh my God.
Whatever it is, I don't want to. Where is he coming from? Across the side there or what?
You guys, I'm like shaking. When you see snakes in a lake like that you're water skiing on, like hell to the nah, okay? Not down with any of that. Freaks me out, not having it. Also, just wanna let you know, if you wanna see more story times like this one that are exclusive that you won't see here on YouTube, you can definitely check out my Patreon. It is a great way to support your favorite creators. Are you guys scared of anything like that, or am I the only one? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Thank you for supporting me. I'm sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I hope to see you in my next video. Mwah.